Welcome back to Juxtaposition. I'm JC, and today I'm here with a 5-Minute Friday. So, I don't know about y'all, but this has been quite a year. And if you're like most people, including myself, despite the chaotic climate of the world, you still found the strength to push through, to show up, to attempt to be the best version of yourself. And for others, this year might have gotten the best of you. You may feel like you're just going through the motions, just getting by, trapped in the fog of this matrix that we call life, which is filled with so much uncertainty, countless distractions, tasks, bills, to-do lists that never seem to end. Whatever the scenario is that you may be in, there is something that is enabling you to keep pressing forward. Perhaps it's your family, your will, your ambitions, the need to survive, or the desire to create a better future for tomorrow. Whatever it is, that's something that is enabling you to keep on going. It sort of has worked out so far. For most, the bills are getting paid, the children are being raised, that career ladder is being climbed. But could there be a better way to position yourself for this upcoming year? To have a leading edge? You and I have lived long enough to know next year gonna show up with some obstacles. But what if I told you that your next year could and should look so different, even better than what you could imagine? We've all spent this year sowing and reaping in one way or another. What we've reaped is the very life that we're living. And that's a result of what we've been sowing and what has been sown into us. In other words, we're often sowing our words, our thoughts, time, energy, and focus into something or someone. That family, career, those priorities, tactics, habits, and strategies that have helped you navigate through this life. Those things that have helped you remain afloat or perhaps even thrive. But could I propose to you that the way that you're pursuing the harvest that you desire to reap, the way that you're leading that family, carrying those burdens, getting the job done, sowing those seeds of life, is it possible that your approach may be flawed, unsustainable, or even short-term focused? And could it be that those seeds that you are sowing may not actually yield the harvest that you desire? That harvest that could take the form of a healthy marriage, a new home, successful career, freedom from addiction, or even the harvest of developing children into strong, mature, capable individuals who escape many of the traps that you and I have fallen into as a result of us sowing seed into the wrong ground. And while all of us are sowing seeds, I want you to listen closely in order to find yourself in the story that I'm about to read. Mark chapter 4, verses 14 through 20 says, "The farmer sows the word. Some people are like seed along the path where the word is sown. As soon as they hear it, Satan comes and takes away the word that was sown in them. Others, like seed sown on rocky places, hear the word and at once receive it with joy. But since they have no root, they last only a short time. When trouble or persecution comes because of the word, they quickly fall away. Still others, like seed sown among thorns, hear the word, but the worries of this life, the deceitfulness of wealth, and the desire for other things come in and choke that word, making it unfruitful. Others, like seed sown on good soil, hear the word, accept it, and produce a crop. Some 30, some 60, some 100 times what was sowed." What we often neglect to realize is that we're often missing the prize. Sowing what has been sown into us. Self-ambition, love with conditions, fix-it-yourself mentalities, not realizing that you're missing the true call to life, which explains a lot of that hidden strife. What we are producing is a result of what has been consistently sown into us. As God uses his word and his chosen people to sow into you, do you shrug your shoulders as if their words were too good to be true? Or are you like the person who gets a good word, gets excited, but forgets the very thing you heard as soon as life shows up with some tests and some unexpected mess? Or maybe You're the person who God has been trying to talk to. But because you're so consumed with the affairs of your cares that little do you know, you're creating a burden that the seeds in your next generation will have to bear. My hope is that you are like the seed sown on good soil, escaping the unnecessary toil and not letting your true treasure spoil. Acknowledging that the most important seed worth sowing is the spiritual seed that yields an outpouring of the very mercy, grace that will save you from this wicked rat race. Join us next week as we seek to juxtapose sowing seed that leads to temporary success, yet ultimately results in spiritual uselessness. Until next time, this is Juxtaposition.